Good morning, everyone. This is Shyam Battula, Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department, Chevrolet Engineering College. The subject is Geotechnical Engineering 1, Lecture 3. On topic is three-phase diagram in volumes and mass relations and also in these problems. So phase diagrams, three-phase diagram, two-phase diagrams already we discussed previous class. So one phase diagram is soil mass and in general in three-phase system composed of soil, liquid and gaseous phase. Liquids means water, solid means soils and gaseous air. Different phase system present in soil mass cannot be separated. The diagrammatic representation of the different phases in a soil mass is called phase diagram or block diagram. Already we discussed the three layers of this phase diagram: soil, solids, waters, air. Here represented the volumes of solids, volumes of water, volumes of air, and totally volume. And here volume of water and volume of air is known as volume of weights VV, and it is weights and its indicated masses. Here total weight is solids, water, air totally added, and volume weight of solids WS, weight of water WW, weight of air WA. Here W weight of air is neglected and so it is called WA equal to 0. It is a partially saturated system. Next go to the phase relations in volume or weight or volume or mass. So volumes mass relations. First relation is relation between WS, WW and W. WS means volume of weight of solids, weight of water and weight total weight. So total weight W equal to W equal to WS plus WW plus WA. So here WS WW plus WA. Here air is neglected to 0. So remaining is total weight W equal to WS plus WW. W equal to WS. Here WS take the common in 1 plus WW by WS. So next W equal to WS into 1 plus. Here water content W equal to WWWS. Already we discussed the formulas previous classes. All so small w to indicate water content. So finally is WS is equal to W by 1 plus small w. W means total weight divided by 1 plus small w is water content. WS means weight of solids. This is the relation between WS, WW and W. Next one is the relation between E and N. You know the E is wide ratio and N is the porosity. Porosity N equal to VV by V. VV means volume of voids by total volume. So here volume of voids divided by volume of solids plus volume of voids. Volume of voids means volume of air plus volume of water. So it is known as volume of voids. So here volume of voids by volume of S takes up and 1 plus volume of voids volume of solids. So means volume of solids plus volume of voids divided by Vs. Here Vs is remains the same constant. So E equal to E means voids ratio VV by Vs. It is a formula small e. Next, therefore n equal to VV by Vs is known as small e divided by 1 plus VV divided by Vs is known as small e. And that is means E divided by 1 plus small e. N is the porosity, E is the void ratio. It is the relation between E and N. Next relation between E, S, W and G. Here is the void ratio and S is the solids or and W weight and G is the specific gravity. We know the void ratio equal to we already discussed formulas VV by Vs. So VV by VW into VW by Vs is considered to relations. So VW cancel then form the V by Vs system. Next VV by VW equal to VW means volume of water. So volume of water is known volume of weight of water divided by gamma W. Gamma W means unit weight of the water. So next Vs means Ws divided by gamma S. Volume weight of solids divided by gamma S means unit weight of the solids. Vv by Vw into Ww by Ws into here gamma S by gamma W equal to G. So it write the G. So here next coming to total weights Wg and 1 by F. Therefore Y ratio is W into G divided by S. S equal to Wg. Is the relation between E, S, W and G. Next fourth relation is gamma T, GS, E, W and gamma W. Gamma T means bulk unit weight and GS is specific gravity of saturation. E means void ratio, W total weight of the and gamma W is the unit weight of the water. But WF equal to W means total weight of the water, weight of solids, and WS equal to gamma S. Gamma S means unit weight of the solids. It is equal to gamma S into gamma W. So therefore gamma T equal to GSW gamma W into 1 plus divided by 1 plus C. But W equal to SC by GS. So finally gamma T equal to GS plus SC by 1 plus C into gamma W. Here substitute the W in SC by GS E plus W replace. So substitute the GS and common to the gamma W. So remaining is GS plus SE divided by 1 plus C into gamma W. So see carefully understand. Here formula is the gamma SWS means WS divided by VS equal to gamma SWS plus 1 plus W. Here W means WW by WS. Here this portion substitute plus 1 plus E. E means porosity. VV by VS is the porosity. E. Okay, understand? Once repeat again. Gamma T equal to W by V. Total weights Ws by WW. Ws means weight of solids plus weight of water plus weight of air is the zero. Next total weight W is next one volume total volume Vs plus Vv. Vv means volume of voids. Volume of voids means volume of water plus volume of air. So it is written on volume of voids and plus volume of solids. So here volume of weight of solids take the common 1 plus WW by WS. Next Vs is taken common 1 plus Vv by Vs. Next clearly but WW by WS equal to W means water total weight equal to water content. So water content W equal Ws by Ws. So it is write down, and Ws by W is equal to gamma S. Gamma S means the unit weight of the solids. It is equal to Gs into gamma W. Is the specific gravity. Next, finally, gamma T equal to gamma T means bulk unit weight. Gamma T equal to, so W by Vs is equal to Gs and gamma W here, right? And plus 1 plus W water content. Water content equal to W by Ws. Next, 1 plus V by Vs. Already we write the Vs. W by Vs also known as Vs gamma W. Next remaining is 1 plus VV by Vs. VV by Vs means equal to void ratio, that is small e. But water content W equal to Se by Gs. Here this value is substituted in W. Gamma T equal to Gs gamma multiply 1 Gs gamma W plus Gs gamma W Se, right? Gs is cancel, remaining gamma W plus Se. So here gamma W take the common, remaining value is Gs plus Se divided by 1 plus E into gamma W. It is the bulk unit weight of the gamma T. Next, special cases in soil saturated, then gamma T is the gamma saturation and S is equal to 1. Hence, gamma saturation is equal to Gs plus E by 1 plus E into gamma W. Next, in second case, soil is dry, then gamma T equal to gamma D and S equal to 0. Hence, gamma D equal to Gs plus 0 into E into gamma W divided 1 plus C. Finally, gamma D equal to Gs into gamma W by 1 plus C. Here 0, Gs into multiplied Gs, gamma W. This final formula is coming. Next, third case in soil is submerged, then gamma equal gamma saturation minus gamma W. Here gamma W, gamma S, it is known as the unit weight of the W. Then water S means solids, gamma saturation means gamma saturation. Gs plus C divided by 1 plus C and gamma W minus gamma W. So gamma saturation formula is the Gs plus E by 1 plus C into gamma W. So finally gamma equal to Gs minus 1. It is take the common gamma W minus 1 plus C. This is the third case. Next, fifth relation between the gamma T, gamma D, and gamma W. Gamma T means bulk unit weight and gamma D is the dry unit weight and W is the water total weight. Gamma T equal to W by V. W means total weight, V means total volume. Total weight is the volume weight of solids plus weight of water. Weight of air is the 0. So here gamma T equal to Ws, so the common 1 plus WW by Ws by V. So gamma D is equal to gamma T by 1 plus W. So here gamma D means Ws by V. This portion is known as gamma D into 1 plus W. So finally gamma D subtract gamma D equal to gamma T by 1 plus W. Next one relation is fifth relation gamma D, Gs, W and Na. Here total volume equal to Vs plus Vw plus Va. Volume of solids, volume of weight, volume of air. Here total value V equal to, then is substitute divided by V taken, Vs by V plus Vw by V plus Va by V equal to V by S by V, Vw by V plus Na, air content. So here 1 minus Na equal to Vs plus Vw by V. So already Vs value substitute and Vw value substitute. Then finally Gamma dWs by Gs is known as gamma d divided by Gs gamma W. Volume of solids gamma W unit weight of the water divided by total next V. So finally this gamma d by Gs gamma W plus gamma d into water content W gamma W. Next take the common gamma d by gamma W plus 1 by Gs, and finally gamma d equal to 1 minus Na into Gs gamma W by m plus Wg. In special case, when Na equal to 0, then soil becomes fully saturated with given water content. Hence, gamma D equal to Gs gamma W 1 plus G Wg, or gamma saturation is equal to Gs plus C by 1 plus C gamma W. Gamma W means unit weight of the water. So, relation between the SWGS gamma T and gamma W. Saturation water total weight Gs specific gravity, and gamma T means bulk unit weight, and gamma W is the unit weight of water. This is the final relation gamma T equal to Gs plus Sc by 1 plus C gamma W gamma T by gamma W equal to Gs plus Sc by 1 plus C. It is the gamma T first take the left side divided by gamma W. So here Gs plus W into Gs plus W into Gs by S. It is the E is the wide ratio is the portion to take left side 1 plus Wg into S equal to gamma S W gamma Gs divided by gamma T into 1 plus W. This is the solve step by step. Finally, saturation equal to W by gamma W by gamma T into 1 plus W minus 1 by Gs. This is the final formulas. All formulas ES equal to WG, WS equal to W by 1 plus W. WS means weight of solids. Gamma T is the bulk density weight. Gamma D is the dry density weight. Gamma saturation. Gamma D means dry density unit weight. S equal to saturation. Air content gamma D is the dry unit weight. Is the finally equal to n by 1 minus n is the wide ratio, and is the porosity, and equal to E by 1 plus C. This is the formula for the relations between volumes and masses. Here go to the example problems. Write down a soil sampler of volume 1000 cubic meter is used to collect soil samples. It was found that sampler contained 2 kg soil with dry unit weight 1800 kg per cubic meter. Now 300 grams water is mixed to the soil. The water content of the sample will be. So take the solution, write down the given data. So soil sampler of the volume is 1000 cubic meter. In soil sampler found 2 kg of soil with a dry unit weight is 800 kg per cubic meter and water is mixed with 300 grams. Then finally find out the water content. So here dry unit weight indicates the gamma D, dry unit weight. So it is equal to 1800 kg per cubic meter. So next one, weight of solids. Weight of solids equal to volume into dry density means dry unit weight gamma D. Volume into gamma D. Here volume is the total volume. Sampler volume is 1000 cubic meters. Next one gamma D is dry unit weight is 1800 kg per cubic meter. Here is the units is different. Total volume is cubic meter, centimeter cubic, and dry unit weight is the cubic meter. So multiply 10 power minus 6, 1000 into 10 power minus 6 is coming to the cubic meters into multiply the gamma D is 1800 is equal to 1.8 kgs. It is the weight of the solids, but actual weight of the sample. Here in problem, it was found that sample contained 2 kg soil. It is the actual soil weight. Weight of the actual weight is W equal to 2 kgs. Next, weight of the water before mixing additional water. So before mixing additional water, weight found, and after mixing the water, weight found. So first one, weight of water before mixing is known as W1. WW1, total weight of the water 1. So it's so equal to total weight W minus weight of the solids equal to, it is the actual weight sample W equal 2 kgs minus WS means the weight of solids 1.8. 2 minus 1.8 is equal to 0.2 kgs. Next, after mixing 300 grams, now 300 grams water is mixed of the soil is known from problem. So after mixing 300 of the water and total weight of the water should be WW2 water weight. Here before mixing additional water, here after mixing water. WW2 equal to before mixing additional water 0.2 kgs plus here 300 grams is converted into kgs 0.3, 0.2 plus 0.3 equal to 0.5 kgs. Therefore, thus the water content W equal to after mixing the water in solids divided by weight of the solids into 100. Here water content indicates the percentages equal to WW2 weight is 0.5 divided by WS weight of the solid is 1.8 in multiply the 100. It is equal to 27.8 percentage. Here water content formula is weight of the water by weight of solids, but weight of the water is add mixing taken 0.5. Next take the some formulas use next problem. Mass specific gravity GM. It is defined as the ratio of the bulk to unit weight of soil to unit weight of the water. GM equal to total weight by gamma V into gamma W. total weight by volume is known as gamma T. Gamma T bulk unit weight WIV, total weight, total volume. And soil is saturated state gamma M, gamma saturation by gamma W. In dry state, gamma D by gamma W. Here T is the unit weight, gamma T by gamma W. Saturated means saturated by gamma W, dry means D. Substitute. Next problem, right? An oven dry soil has mass specific gravity of specific gravity of 1.5 G for cc. Here G means grams, C for cubic centimeter. If bulk density of soil in its natural state is 2 gram per cc cubic centimeter, then the water content of the soil in natural state will be A 50%, B 25%, C 100%, and D 33.33 percentage. So here the water content, which percentage in natural state will be formed. So we give the data and write down solution for woven dry soil. Here dry soil is, we give the dry soil, so we woven dry soil, mass specific gravity gm equal to gamma d by gamma w. So how to take the mass of specific gravity gamma d by gamma w? Here woven dry soil. So already we previous slide in dry state in gamma gm equal to gamma d by gamma w. Gm is mass specific gravity, gamma d dry unit weight divided by gamma w. Gamma w means unit weight of the water. So mass specific gravity gm equal to gamma d by gamma w equal to 1.5 gram per cubic centimeter. Means gamma d equal to 1.5 gram per cc. And bulk density, next bulk density gamma t. Bulk density means gamma t means bulk unit weight. Bulk density in soil in natural state is 2 gram per cc. Cc means cubic centimeter equal to 2 gram per cc. Then using gamma d equal to gamma t divided by 1 plus w. This is the formula for using bulk density and woven dry and specific gravity relations. Come out then and find out water content. W will find out. So gamma dry density is 1.5 equal to bulk density gamma t is 2 plus 1 plus W. Here we only find out W, water content W equal to 2 by 1.5 minus 1. It is the 33.33 percentage. Here four options. So option D is 33% 0.33 percentage. It is D is the correct answer. Next problem. Here shown in figure, previous figure. Write the proper figure shows a block diagram for soil sample having volumes and weights in cc and g respectively. Cc means cubic centimeter and g is grams respectively. Consider following statements. So first one is the soil is partially saturated. Soil is partially saturated with degree of saturation greater than 60 percentage. Next, second one, void ratio equal to 100%. Next, water content 40%. Next one, saturated unit weight equal to 2 gram per cubic centimeter. Which of the above statements are true? Here, like the options given, A is the 1, 2, and 3 is correct. B option is 1, 2, 3, and 4 is correct. C is the 1, comma 2, and 4 is correct. D is the 2 and 3 correct. So, which we find out the which option is the correct option. Here, figure is phase diagram solids, water, air. Here, volume of solid is equal to 0.5. So, here totally is given weights and volumes, cc and grams. Water is 0.35, air is the 0.15, volume and weights. Weight of solids 1.2, weight of the water is 0.4, and we know weight of the air is 0. But volume of air is 0.15. Volume of water is 0.35, volume of solid is equal to 0.5. Next, go to the solution. First one is the degree of saturation greater than 60 percentage. So degree of saturation is equal to previous lecturer and we are all total formulas we explanation. Degree of saturation, wide ratio, water content, saturated unit weight. For first one, degree of saturation equal to S equal to volume of water divided by volume of voids into 100. Saturation is multiplied percentage. So here volume of water is 0.35. So VW is 0.35 divided by volume of voids means volume of water plus volume of air. So volume of water plus volume of air 0.35 plus 0.15. So write down 0.15 plus 0.35 multiply with the saturation 100. So final answer is 70 percentage. So here greater than 60 percentage. So above the 60% means 70. It is one true. Next, second option, void ratio is 100%. Void ratio equal to volume of voids by volume of solids. Volume of voids means volume of water plus volume of air. Volume of already volume of voids we find out 0.15 plus 0.35. 0.15 is the volume of air plus volume of water is 0.35. 0.15 plus 0.35 divided by volume of solids is 0.5. So 0.5 multiply with 100 is void ratio is percentage 100. So 0.1 plus 0.35 is 0.5. 5 cancel 1. 1 into 100 is 1 per 100%. Void ratio is 100% is the correct. Next one is water content equal to 40 percentage. So water content W equal to weight of water divided by weight of solids into 100. Weight of water is 0.4, weight of solids is 1.2. So weight of water is 0.4, weight of solids 1.2 multiply 100 equal to 33.33%. So here equal to 40%, but here coming the 33, it is the wrong. Next, fourth one finally is the saturated unit weight equal to 2 gram per cubic centimeter. So saturated of unit weight gamma saturation equal to G plus SC by 1 plus into gamma W. Using SC equal to gamma W, G means specific gravity SC by W. It is left multiple. So S1 into hydration is 100% divided by weight is 0.33 means water content 33 point in 100 degree of saturation is 70 percentage, but saturated unit weight is 100 means 1 is equal to 3. Next gamma saturation is equal to substitute G plus S value 1 plus E value. So capital G equal to 3 plus S value 1 and E value is 1 multiply gamma W equal to 1. Gamma W means unit weight of the water is 1. It is equal to 2 grams per cc. Hence here A 1 is correct and 2 is correct and final one is fourth correct, third one is wrong. So here option C is the correct option. So degree of pressure S equal to 70%, YD equal to 100%, water content W equal to 33.33%, saturation unit weight is gamma saturation equal to gram per cc. Therefore, hence option C is correct. This is the three problems of in three phase relations, and another problem is the next class will be discussed in different problems. Here, more number of formulas in first unit is covered. So, is clarity and revisions number of revisions number of formulas you read and solve the number of problems. You have carefully listened. Any doubt is asked in class. Any doubt in this volume mass relations and problems. So thank you very much. Any doubts?